魔王じゃない。ただのピッコロだ。これまでとは一味違う。
LR Orange Piccolo is now officially over 1 year old, and we're gonna go ahead and do a revisit on this guy. I mean, he is obviously very, very powerful still. I would argue he's the best unit in the game so at this point, which is very nice to see that this Orange Piccolo is able to really cook nowadays. So, I mean, we kind of know the gist of what he's doing. He's a superheroes or battle wits category leader, and, you know, he guards for the first 3 turns, he builds up his stats. Again, you kind of want to go full crit in this guy, so I have 30 crit, 9 additional, max level 10 links. Let's go ahead and take a look here. And how should we do this? I'm assuming we'll just go ahead and grab this with Orange Piccolo. We'll just let him go ahead and sit in slot 1 here. And I guess we'll keep him with Ultimate Gohan. I mean, I guess I do have another Orange Piccolo floating around, but I do probably want to keep the rotations like this still. We'll let Ultimate Gohan do it, which, by the way, I will definitely do another video focusing more on Ultimate Gohan himself in different setups that may be a little more favorable towards him, I feel. But Ultimate Gohan here is also a character that is a years old, right? So that's really, really good for him. I would have liked to see, like, you know, like, let's say MVP 17 on rotations and stuff like that, but that's fine. I mean, yeah, there's Orange Piccolo eating Fusions of Monsters super attack, just turn 1 for like very little damage. Now he was able to build up a little bit of his stats. He does get up to 150% attacking defense with each attack he receives, but since he has guard and 20% reduction, it's not usually too bad for this guy to be able to build up his stats and get very, very, very high attack and defense just so easily, considering again he has guard and 20% reduction. Then on the superheroes team, right, which is comprised of all superhero characters, we're able to use his giant form in turn 3, which is just very absolutely massive. And there's Ultimate Gohan coming through with some damage for us, pretty nice. You know, Orange Piccolo slot 1, Ultimate Gohan slot 2 for the damage, right? It's not the worst thing ever, but I think, you know, if you want to look at Orange Piccolo the best by himself, you probably want to have Orange Piccolo with some other support units, but since he's type disadvantage against most of these fights, like, you know, Omega and stuff like that, you really want to take advantage of having some physical, hard-hitting characters on the team, which, you know, we do have 2 characters that can do some pretty good damage. Sort of Hope Trunks and then Physical Ultimate Gohan. If you get lucky with the RNG, he is able to do some pretty significant damage to the enemy, which is definitely a good thing for sure. Should I keep Pan here? I guess we could keep Pan here. I mean, I guess 60% chance to dodge, we kind of have to rely on with Pan here. I'm thinking I want to push 17 off, and I think Pan will have the best chance at surviving in slot 1, because 17 does have to build up still, and obviously Sword Hope Trunks can't really be in slot 1. Again, with the dodges, okay, Pan is coming through for us here with the dodging. That's really, really, really good. And then I guess we'll have 17 next turn to see what Piccolo's defense is going to be after his intro runs out. But with the support, given that I don't die here. Okay, thank you, Pan, for dodging. Yeah, definitely. Pan is not the tankiest character, obviously, but, you know, dodge characters usually are able to age decently well, right? You know, there's definitely a lot of situations where we can see these dodging characters age quite well. Now, of course, both of the Piccolos, I believe, are 100% max links. So, funny enough, I think I'm actually going to push the friend Orange Piccolo off and then keep my Orange Piccolo on rotation, because he'll actually keep his guard ability, because the guard does only last for 3 turns when, you know, the start of the character's turn. So, you just need another Bottom Master Disciple ally in the team for that. Not really difficult to achieve, so that's not really the worst thing ever. And I could use this friend's Orange Piccolo's giant form, but I think I'm going to keep it. Now, you could argue Orange Piccolo doesn't really need to get a lot of ki here because he's not really doing damage anyways. So I'm going to grab this with you, grab all these same type orbs with Physical Ultimate Gohan, and when we can see the difference in stats, yeah, this guy's at 800k defense with no support. I mean, he's missing so many powerful links here. This is the Brainiac links that he's missing here. He's missing Namekians right here. Giant Form gives him defense. And then I think this link does not give him defense. Yeah, but he gets a lot of defense from his links that he's just straight up missing from this specific rotation here. But we're going to have my Orange Piccolo built up here. Okay. This is good to see as well. What does Orange Piccolo eat? just from this first attack here. I mean, still 252k is not bad at all. He's able to eat that pretty comfortably. And then next turn, we'll have what? Gamma 1, Ultimate Gohan, and Pan, huh? Not Ultimate Gohan, sort of Hope Trunks and Pan. That rotation might be a little, a little freaky, but that's because, again, you really want Orange Piccolo on each rotation if you can. So arguably, I should have pushed Orange Piccolo off, like definitely, last turn, so I could get the like Orange Piccolo Giant form next turn to protect our rotation. And I guess it'll also show how influential that Giant form is across these teams, especially, you know, Superheroes is a team from a year ago, right? For the most part, I mean, all these units are basically a year old. Even 17 came out last March, except Starter Hope Trunks. That boy is still pretty new. I'm actually going to use the Sensu Bean here, though, just for the showcase sake, so we could have the best, like, possibility of survival, right? Gamma 1 has dodge, and he can actually counter Fusion Zamasu's super attack. So having Gamma 1 in someone is probably, no, I wouldn't even say probably the best option. It is the best option, because he could actually nullify and counter the super attack for Fusion Zamasu if he gets hit. Which he did not, okay. If Fusion Zamasu supers were dead here, but I am more than happy to go ahead and hop in again with this team build. Maybe even like bring like STR Piccolo and stuff like that, and maybe even Physical Piccolo, just to get some of these extra links active. Power Wishes is also a really good team for Orange Piccolo if you're able to get a Bond Master and a Sample ally, which, you know, again, you could run like Sort of Hope Trunks here in Power Wishes. Earthbred Fighters is another really good team. Yeah, Trunks, 55%, he's definitely dead here. Takes like probably 800k or so. Yeah, okay. I decided to keep the rotations the same here. That should be perfectly fine. And who does he link better with, 17 or Gamma 1? 17 actually shares this link with, which is, I think that's Infighter. Let me double check here. That is solid support, actually, 15% attack. Sure, we can keep 17 with him. 17 would give more support. Would Gamma 1 be better in someone? Yeah, you know, in fact, we will keep Gamma 1 in slot 3. That's a slot 1, but slot 3, because Gamma 1 will be able to build up all his stats there, which I think will be pretty important for him. But yeah, we're at 394k here before receiving any attacks. And again, he's going to build up fully, and he's going to get a lot of stats. So this next turn, Orange Piccolo is going to look very powerful defensively. And obviously against Fusion Zamasu, he should be able to eat these attacks very, very easily. Now, again, the only thing I'm kind of worried about is, in this fight, would be the damage. But it's okay, because Orange Piccolo, he's just too good in the final phases. And then obviously with the two really hard-hitting physical characters on the team, we should be fine. I guess I'll keep Ultimate Gohan on the rotation. That probably is going to be what I have to do. And okay, here he is, fully built up. When you said the bottom, he fully built up to a 15 mil attack stat. Which, you know, honestly, now that we're a year later, just a 15 mil attack stat isn't really anything particularly special since he's doing just one. But we have to consider everything else he's doing, man. He's just really, really, really good. Most characters aren't doing that 15 mil attack stat and then being invincible in slot 1, right? Or having the turn 3 giant form, which will negate any super attacks or AoE attacks that the boss could throw at you. So that's obviously really good. We'll go ahead and grab this here. Actually, probably we'll grab this with Ultimate Gohan, should I? Yeah, then Sort of Hope Trunks doesn't need as much ki to hit his 18 ki super. But he's going to miss the 18 ki super still. So I think I'm just going to grab this anyways. Yeah, sucks. He's going to miss a stack, but I can't really do anything about that, about him missing a stack here. I do want Ultimate Gohan to get his 12 ki. I mean, his 22 ki super. That's, I think, important as well. This should be okay. It's the first attack, but could this be death? No, we're good, actually. Okay. Yeah, we have enough HP. We're actually pretty good here. We have Pan next rotation. That should be fine as well. Orange Piccolo actually does have an ability where after he receives 7 attacks, if he's under 30% HP, he actually recovers your full HP. Will that happen next turn? Did we receive 7 attacks last turn? I don't remember. There was a lot of attacks in slot 1 and slot 3 respectively, but I don't think there was 7 attacks in slot 1. It was probably something like 6 attacks, which does suck a little, but It is what it is, right? And sort of hope Trunks here, as long as we get the additional super attacks, he'll obviously be fine. We just need that damage reduction to come through. Defense raises will help out quite a bit too. Please, Trunks. Okay, Trunks. Thanks, buddy. I think we might die here because Trunks did not super. Yep. Thank you, buddy. You're the greatest. You see, everyone around Orange Piccolo is failing him. Alright, we're going to try a little bit of a different setup here. You know, our second rotation, not having an Orange Piccolo in each rotation, you feel the difference so drastically bad. It's actually insane. We're obviously going to keep my Orange Piccolo here in slot 1 though, and that should be okay. We'll grab this. See, because this friend Orange Piccolo, he's not going to be able to build up at all. That's a major issue. Him only getting 1 attack to build up really is unfortunate, but there's nothing I could really do, right? I mean, that's how the rotations played out. You can't really decide on your rotations in the game. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Next turn though, we'll see Orange Piccolo have some pretty good stats. I mean, even right here, 13 mil with the STR Piccolo. STR Piccolo, one of his best friends still, honestly. They share 4 links and they're able to work pretty well together. I mean, I could bring up Piccolo here, and I just want to look at the exact links that these two share here. Obviously, this is double digits now. Yep. He's fully built up, plus the super attack, which is stupid. 50% raise on top of that. Defense that he has is absolutely absurd. Brainiac, solid support, and Namekians, and then Fierce Battle. So that's all of his defensive links, except for Transform, right? The Giant Form link, which we can't really get on this team, right? I mean, even this Piccolo, with the 10 mil, not even fully built up. Kind of crazy. Truly a go, Orange Piccolo, man. What an amazing character. And we got the double super here with him, which is fine. Now, the only thing about this specific setup is that turn 3 active skill is not really achievable unless we get lucky with how the rotations turn out. I mean, I guess like next rotation we could see that. I do have Physical Piccolo here. I kind of want to keep Physical Piccolo here, I think. We'll keep Gamma 1 in slot 1. I think that's going to work. I could get a lot stronger links with Gamma 1 in slot 1, huh? Actually, no. I guess Cold Judgment works better, doesn't it, huh? Interesting, okay. And then we'll push 17 over. That's fine with me. Physical Piccolo, he himself is going to work well. Is it better for Gamma 1 to dodge these attacks, or do I want to take him a few attacks? I don't know. Okay, he's fine. Yeah, I kind of probably wanted him to eat those to build up his stats plus the extra reduction, but obviously, again, he'll still be fine. But I would have been preferred if we could have taken some of those extra attacks, maybe. That's okay, though. Again, once Orange Piccolo gets to 7 hits, we could get the full heal, like well, I guess the other Orange Piccolo when I get the full heal, because, yes, receiving 7 attacks is a lot, huh? But he has that in his back pocket, and not only does he fully heal you, he gets another 30% reduction, so he goes from 20% to 30% reduction, if that's not enough, which is really nasty. Honestly, that reads so much like a revive score. I remember when we were talking about it, like, everyone, when this guy came out, it's like, man, that feels like a revive skill transformation, like, freaking restriction or something. Whereas, like, he'll revive into Orange Piccolo if you're under that threshold, right? But this probably turned out better than him having that revive, because the Giant Form in turn 3 is probably just so much more powerful than whatever that revive could have provided to us, right? Okay, so Orange Piccolo's at 1,000,000 defense here. Keep in mind, he gets 50% attacking defense on super, so he's at 1.5 million defense after he super attacks, so that's quite strong. that's quite good, actually. I'm actually going to put him in the middle here so we can get all of this with him. Ultimate Gohan might be kind of sacrificed here, but oh well. We'll use the Senzu Bean to protect a little Ultimate Gohan right there at the back. Again, the better play, quote-unquote, would be to get Ultimate Gohan out of that key, probably. But I want to show off Orange Piccolo doing his thing here. I think that'll be the most important thing, in my opinion anyways, to allow Orange Piccolo to flourish. And Ultimate Gohan could still do, like, a double super. He can nullify the super attack anyways, so he's safe, right? He nullifies Ki Blast supers. Yeah, here's the 20 mil attacks right there. Just turn 3. Nice! Good job, Orange Piccolo, man. You're able to cook so hard. It's just that he's type disadvantage, right? And then 1.5 mil defense with guard and 20% reduction. It's just insane. I mean, we kind of saw a lot from this guy. I was thinking about taking him into Omega. I did do a video with him against Omega. Okay, we want to nullify this. There you go. Thank you, Ultimate Gohan. I'll probably just tack this on to the second half, like him against Omega. That could be fine. Physical Piccolo, would he be okay there? I don't know actually. He should be. He's type advantage, right? I think he could work. He could live on his own, right? That Physical Piccolo, he'll still be okay. Oh right, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that, huh? Oops. Well, we're probably dead now because I'm so silly. Yeah, dang it. This is what happens when you're army to build him up. Oh, he got the double super. Huh. Actually, that's helpful. But I probably should have kept Gamma 1 in the... I don't know, maybe Gamma 1 in the first thought. We'll see what happens. Well, now he's at double digits, which is actually kind of impressive. But he's obviously building up those stats. We actually might live now. Funny enough, like... Especially if Physical Piccolo gets a double super attack. I think he has enough defense, right? Because he does get stats when he supers. And he's obviously stacking more defense here. We'll see. He could dodge too, I guess, right? My Physical Piccolo has some dodge in him. But... yeah, we lived. Okay. We're good. We're good, see? And next we're actually going to get the heal. We're going to get the Orange Piccolo heal. That's pretty sick. Yeah, Orange Piccolo heal is going to cook so hard. One more? Nah, come on, dang it. Oh, that's fine. Alright, so here's the heal. So, okay. Nice. So now he's at 50% reduction. Still a 9 mil defense, yeah. What a nasty character. He's at 1,000,000 defense with 50% reduction, and then once he supers, he gets even higher. So that's sick. He basically still gains like 500k defense on this turn. It's pretty good. Pretty good, actually. The next thing we can do is the giant form. I don't know. Again, I was thinking about taking him into Omega, but I feel like this is enough, right? I mean, we saw what he's doing. There's not really going to be a difference seeing him in Omega or not, right? We're going to see what he's doing here. And we can finally get the giant form transformation as well, which is going to be sick. Because this is turn 6. We can actually also use Beast Gohan. We'll go ahead and use Beast Gohan's active skill too. Why not? Let's just get this in here too. Alright, now we get the man of the hour out here. And again, we all know how this Orange Piccolo form works. We're in this form, we just do free damage and we're invincible. But then another thing is, obviously we know bosses can only super attack a certain amount of times during the turn, right? You know, probably I should have saved that Beast Gohan active skill actually. I just used it, but right, he has a notification we could have used. I guess, no, it doesn't even matter because a boss can only super attack, like this boss, once per turn for the most part. There's some bosses like Ajo Broly that can super twice, but like this guy can only super attack you once. So, if you use a boss who super attacks us and the giant form, then we go back and revert to normal Power Raken Piccolo, that still would count as the same turn. So, we would essentially waste his super attack, if you're unaware how that actually does work. Which, I mean, clearly is pretty massive, being able to just get rid of the boss's super attack and like say, like, yep, nope, you're not super attacking me at all. You're a loser. And then obviously he's just doing all this damage. It feels like kind of chip damage where it just keeps going over and over. Honestly, you could argue like sitting through Orange Piccolo's giant form is kind of just really boring. Because we're just sitting through him doing all this damage here, and it's like, I mean, it adds up to quite a bit if you get lucky with the crits, which this is why you want to build him full crits, so you can get as many crits as possible on this super attack, and he can do more and more damage. So I mean, by himself he's done what, 1.5 health bars of this health, and this form can last for 3 turns, 3 whole turns, which again is kind of why it's like, you know, it's a little boring, right, just sitting through here and just doing this. So here is his super attack that he did actually use. And now we don't have to worry about getting super attacked at all during this turn, which is very, very powerful, right? I feel like I'm obligated to keep playing this giant form here, as much as I kind of wanted to skip ahead. I just want to show you guys what he's at. Like, would I have been more effective if I like showed what his health was at and then just skipped to the end and then we saw like how much damage he did actually do? I mean, we could see he was at almost full health, and we're taking down basically over 2 health bars as of this point. And if it gets a 3rd turn, I'll probably skip that 3rd turn. But usually he lasts 2 turns, and he has a chance to actually stay into the 5th turn, or the 3rd turn actually. Imagine a 5-turn orange Piccolo. Oh my goodness, that'd be insane. What is the % chance for him to stay as Orange Piccolo, actually? I think that's interesting to see. The DOKKAN wiki, the Thieving 6 wiki, should have that chance. Yeah, I mean, it's 50-50, so 50% chance he reverts back and 50% chance he stays, so that's helpful to know. I'm going to grab this with you. How's Ultimate Gohan looking? Probably not so hot. Ultimate Gohan, I don't know how this boy's gonna work here, to be honest. Probably grab this. We'll grab this, and then this might actually get him the, yeah, okay. We'll hope, I guess. He should be okay. I mean, Fusion's a Moss who does do about, what, 500k damage, but he still will build up stats. And I don't know, maybe I should have kept Ultimate Gohan in slot 2, or actually, I guess I could have put Orange Piccolo in slot 3 as well, but it's fine. I don't know, maybe I could slander Ultimate Gohan now here. Actually, he hits for 700k damage. Yeah, that was kind of stupid to keep Ultimate Gohan in slot 3. Look, if Ultimate Gohan, like, triple supers and he, like, lives the normals, then Ultimate Gohan fans rejoice. Look at that. But, you know, this was a very stupid play, I would say. But I mean, we saw a lot of what Orange Piccolo is doing still, so I'm not really like, oh man, I wish we could have seen more from Orange Piccolo. I'm perfectly fine with how it performed here. We just need Ultimate Gohan to triple super here, ideally. That'd be awesome, Ultimate Gohan, please. 70%. Thank you very much, buddy. That's helpful. I mean, Ultimate Gohan gets a lot of stats from building up and his super attack effects, right? Quite a bit. Dodge one of these normals? You could dodge one of them. No? Okay, thanks, man. He lived. Look at that, guys. He lived. Congratulations. And we did have that heal wasted. Okay, 847k here with the 50% reduction. Look at how much health he healed, by the way. Kind of crazy. We already used a Sensu, so might as well just use it again, right? Not really a big deal. Alright, I kind of really want to see Orange Piccolo get supered here. Okay, 50% reduction against this. Does he live this at full HP? Let's see. He should. I think he should, actually. Yeah, 300k. He actually would have lived even if we didn't use the Sensu. Yeah. What a guy. What a character. He's so good. He's actually so good. And we could have used a giant form here again just to make sure that he survives, right? That is something we could have easily done. And he would have been perfectly fine himself, right? And Esther Piccolo still hanging in here, right? I mean, Esther Piccolo, another really well-designed unit that people don't really talk about anymore because movie heroes this year haven't really been in a great spot. But, I mean, movie heroes is, I mean, it seems like movie heroes going to start really improving very soon, right? The super text right at the end. How does, you know, I am interested to see, how does the existing Orange Piccolo without the extra reduction do against the super? Just as a test. I think just as a test is fine to see. What does he do? We have I think 17's full support. Yeah, 17's full support is active here because he would have died otherwise if he didn't have the reduction. Physical Piccolo links and then Orange Piccolo. Sorry, sneezer. Orange Piccolo post super with just the 20% reduction. Dang, my chair is like creaking, man. I have to get a new chair soon, I think. We're gonna get a new chair for 2024 probably, because this chair is creaking a lot nowadays. Like whenever I just lean back on it, like that's crazy. Okay, let's see. I mean, if he double supers, that'd be kind of sick. But okay, will he live this? Maybe he dies. 20% might not be enough. Yeah, see, 20% here is not enough, but he eats enough to where you would live the super if you're at full health, which is interesting. And he has a heal in his back pocket, so I mean that's that. I mean, obviously, if I put, I guess 17 have been fine. I guess 17 might have been fine because he would have super attacked, and then we would be at a lot higher HP. 17 probably would live. 57% reduction. Yeah, it's 50%. It's 57% reduction 17 gets is crazy. It's so absolutely crazy. But there's Orange Piccolo. Unfortunately, I have to mute the audio at the end because it is what it is. They're playing the in-game OST. No, not the in. Well, in-game they're playing the OST for Wrath of the Dragon, right? But I'm done. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.